I think we are on the level where we can win everyone and lose to everyone. Like the best teams in this group, Vitality and G2, they're not in that good shape that they were before. So I think we can definitely play against them, and if we show our CS, we can win for sure. So.
Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview covering ESL Pro League Season 19. This time I'm here accompanied by s1ren of Betboom Team, who are one of the teams that, of course, are going to be competing in said competition. So, s1ren, really appreciate you taking the time doing this interview once again. I mean, covering as I usually do, just covering your headspace mentality. How are you feeling at this moment in time? You know, with a lot of anticipation, expectations, and just wanting to play. So, how are you feeling at this moment in time?
Like I'm feeling good. Like I think in this team I never felt like good like I feel myself now. So ready to destroy everyone.
Yeah, of course. Looking at this Beppu team, it's much different compared to the one that we saw, in previous events. When I do say that, of course, I'm talking about, bringing in Magnogis. I'm not sure that's how you actually pronounce it.
That's correct.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And Railway, as the coach, I mean, how has the process been, playing with them and just having them, fit in with the team?
Railway was our assistant coach before, so he was with us during RMR. Then we decided to remove our previous coach in Ershine, and he became the main one. I think he understands game very well, so that's why we picked him, and he knows how to make a structured team. So yeah, and Magnus was the best talent like after Donk, I think, and he was available. He was waiting for his chance, and we decided to pick him up.
Yeah, and although I believe you guys had not played as much officials, since you guys picked them up. I might be wrong on that, but still, how have you kind of seen the progression of Magnogis and also Railway, going from assistant coach to now being the head coach?
Uh, yeah, we played a lot of officials. Like I think we played more official matches than practice after those guys joined us. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know.
If there's one thing that if you can look at the team in which one thing kind of grew the most, developed the most, what would be that one thing and why?
I think the most thing to develop is our firepower because Magnus has insane firepower, and yeah, he brings a lot of firepower in our team. And another thing is that we started to play more smart, I would say. So we we started to play more like structure CS with some logics, and it was before, but not in that way that we are playing now.
In what way, like, what kind of adjustments have you guys made to kind of become much more smart and just having to do the things that you've been saying you guys are doing now?
What do you mean?
Like, what kind of adjustments did you make in order to play at your current style? What you've been talking about.
That's Railway brought in our team. Just he has his own vision, and the team is on his hands. Like I would say, like he with Nafani together. They're making the game how it looks, and yes, that's it.
Mm, okay. How would you kind of look at the current level of the team? Although we're still like roughly like in the young stages of this new version. But still, how would you look at the current level of this team compared to the previous version?
Uh, I think we are on the level where we can win everyone and lose to everyone. Like we can win. I mean, we are. How would I say? Like we played some official matches a few days ago. We played against Eternal Fire and Cloud9, and we smashed them on first map, both of them, both of these teams, and on second map we got smashed. It's just opposite. I don't know. We just it just was opposite, you know. So we can win everyone and lose to everyone. It seems like this.
And hopefully you guys are able to make a lot more victories than defeats. And yeah,
Hope
I
so.
wanna, of course, I want to now focus back onto a little bit back onto the Copenhagen major. Of course, not making it, of course, and just having to just be a few match wins away from actually qualifying for the event. I know you already touched upon just kind of the previous version of the team, but more so what do you think kind of was the biggest issues that affected you and the rest of Betboom at that event, at that RMR?
I think uh, s- we got scared against some of opponents. For example, Eternal Fire. We were not on our mood. We couldn't play our game because we were just mentally not here. I would say. Yeah. So I think mental problem was the biggest problem in the previous roster.
And do you feel like now, with this new team, new roster, new version, new style, a new teammate, do you feel like now kind of the mentality issues is it kind of completely gone, or do you feel like some of it is still there?
I don't think it's completely gone, but Railway, our coach, is bringing a lot to this stuff. Like he always telling us that we shouldn't be scared of anyone. And it doesn't matter. It's just a game. We can lose this game. We will win the next game. It doesn't matter. So I think we kind of improved in this moment, but completely it's not gone anyway, for sure.
Yeah, and now I want to take a little bit of a focus now towards your group in Group B. Playing against M80, and then the rest of the other teams. Good teams also. Vitality. I'm gonna list them out: Vitality, Falcons, Mongols, G2, and everybody else. I mean, more so just look at where do you think this team currently stands against the rest of the group in this EPL.
Hopefully on the first place of the group, but I think the best teams in this group, Vitality and G2, they're not in that good shape that they were before. So I think we can definitely play against them, and if we show our CS, we can for sure. So I think we are like in the middle in the group, but if we show good CS, I think we can make it.
We're nearly approaching a year for you, Siren, when around the time in which you joined the team, from Team Spirit and just having you seen your development there. So that's it, looking at your time in Betboom, what do you think was the one thing that kind of grew the most for you as an individual, as a player, from when you joined Betboom to now?
I think in spirit I was really scared to make some my own decisions in the game because I was young player and I was scared that I would be judged by someone for doing some mistake, and now I think I don't care what people think. I'm just doing what I think, and I have more freedom here in this team. So yeah, that's it.
How much do you think that kind of helped your confidence? Because of course, you're a young player, but now you're starting to gain more experience and just having to be surrounded by a good team in Bedboom. So, how much has that kind of helped your confidence?
I think the most what happened with my confidence was myself. I just changed something with in my head, and maybe Nafani when I joined this team, he was like really hyping me. He was telling me some good stuff, and that maybe helped as well. So I became more confident for sure.
A little bit of an pivot towards now Nafani. What kind of adjustments has he made, as the IGO for this squad, coming off of, Copenhagen and then playing through a lot of qualifiers within this team?
Sorry, one more time, please.
Yeah, what kind of adjustments has Nafani made to the team, as the IGO, from Copenhagen to now?
Uh, I think now he's more working with the coach, so they're creating the game together. And I think that's the thing where he improved.
Yeah, of course, and hopefully, talked about Nafani improving, the team improving, but hopefully, most importantly, hopefully, we could see you improve as this EPO kicks off. And so, Siren, thank you so much for taking the time doing this interview. Really
Thank you,
appreciate it. Really appreciate you answering all my questions. And yep, that's it. Best of luck goes to Bedboom, most importantly for you.
thank you, thank you for inviting.